Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. Happy Friday the 13th. I have my shirt on here to, for my Friday the 13th. I hope you are all doing well. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. So for today's video, I have my fall favorites video. This is a tag video that I believe was started by Ashley Overly, and I was tagged by Summer Michelle. So Summer, thank you so much for tagging me. I'm so excited to do this video. Fall is my absolute favorite time of the year. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love anything spooky, scary. I love melting and burning candles, anything warm, cozy, bakery scents. I just love everything about fall. I love the crisp coolness in the air, the chill. I love everything about fall, so I am so excited to do this video. So I think I have everything sorted by vendors. I am actually refilming this video because my first video was I guess it was too long to upload onto YouTube. I've been having issues with uploading lately on YouTube. I know I'm not the only one that's been having issues. So I said, you know what, let me just refilm this and cut it down a little bit because I feel like quite a few scents in there that I actually haven't melted yet that were actually new to me and that I plan on melting throughout this season to see if I like them. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna cut all those out and I'm just gonna cut it down to the ones that I've actually melted and know that I love, and I'm just gonna stick with those. So I think I have everything separated here by vendor. So we are just gonna jump right into it. And we are gonna start off here with Super Tarts. So the first one that I have here from Super Tarts is called Beast, which is blueberry and cornbread. And this is so good. It's just blueberry and cornbread. But she has a really good blueberry. So I can melt this any time of year, but I definitely love blueberry like in the fall time. So yes, so that is Beast. Next up is one of my all-time favorite scents from Super Tarts. This one's called Family, which is cinnamon glazed and vanilla bean. And this is so good. It is cinnamon glazed and vanilla bean. I know it sounds basic, but when I actually melted this for the first time, it has a scent memory attached to me. So I think that's why I love this scent so much. I melted it for the first time and I walked out into my kitchen and I'm like, this smells exactly like when I go shopping at like the outlet malls, like outside outlet mall near me that I go to, and they usually have like the nut bar there, and I always end up grabbing like the just made hot cinnamon glazed pecans. This smells exactly like that to me, even though there's like no pecan note or anything like that in there, but it smells exactly like the cinnamon glazed pecans I get. So I love this scent so much. I know she just offered it, and I think her last pre-order, I picked up a bag and a half of it, I think, because I do not want to be without that scent. And that is the last clamshell that I have, so. Next up is another favorite of mine from Super Tarts, like one of my all-time favorites from Super Tarts. This one's called Sandman, and it's the Omen blended with relaxing sandalwood. And the Omen is red delicious apples, or red apples and ocean breezes, and this is just with the sandalwood added to it. It is just so nice and comforting and relaxing. I love this scent. And last from Super Tarts here, I have Blueberry Hill, which is blueberry muffin, vanilla bean, sandalwood, and fall leaves. And this is just another beautiful blueberry bakery scent. I do have a lot more Super Tarts in my collection, but those are the ones that I feel like I gravitate more towards in the fall. So I just wanted to select just a few, that I know are like my tried and trues. Next, we are gonna go on to Rose Girls. And once again, I only have like a selected few from Rose Girls. This one's from Scoopable, which is Kathy, which is Jenny's mom from Rose Girls. I know I have a bag of it around here, but I just couldn't find it at the moment. But this is Resting Witch Face. But I originally tried this last year from Rose Girls, so. This is apple, pumpkin, marshmallow, and zucchini bread. And that's what it is. It's just a beautiful apple, pumpkin, zucchini bread. I don't get too much marshmallow, but I get the apple, pumpkin, and zucchini bread, and it is delicious. Next up is pumpkin pecan waffles and birthday cake. And this one, I love it. Jenny has a really good pumpkin pecan waffles. It's not like the overly like too sweet pumpkin pecan waffles. It is like just right creamy pumpkin pecan waffles. Like, I love it. And lastly here from Rose Girls is Poison Apple Twinkies, which is Macintosh apple, coconut, and cream filled Twinkies. Yep. You get the Mac apple with the slight hint of coconut, and like the creaminess from the Twinkies just blends it all together, and it is so, so good. And I do have a bag somewhere around here that I also couldn't find too, of Carbs with Ghoul Friends by Rose Girls, which is like pumpkin sugar donut, monster cookie, marshmallow smoothie. That is another fall staple for me. I just couldn't find my bag to be able to physically show it to you guys, but yes, Carbs with Ghoul Friends is another top for me from Rose Girls. All right, and then next I have everything else here in my box. So we have a couple Teddy Bees here. This is my all-time favorite scent from Teddy Bees. This is Witches Be Crazy, which is birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon spiced vanilla. And I'm not gonna go through and smell every single thing because then we'll just be here forever. And but this is like the most beautiful birthday cake pumpkin pecan waffles. Like, it is just so rich and creamy. I absolutely love this. I usually never buy loaves in anything, but this is definitely loaf worthy, and that's why I picked it up. If you shop from Teddy Bees and you have not tried Witches Be Crazy, I highly, highly recommend it. Next up here from Teddy Bees is an all-time favorite of mine too. This is Silent Night, which is Palo Santo signature sugar cookies and beach nights. This is my second souffle. And it is so good. Tiffany's Palo Santo is just so good, and you get the signature sugar cookies along with the beach nights. It's like all three of them are just blended so beautifully. And then lastly here, this is actually the only one throughout this whole thing that I have that I haven't melted yet, but this is the one that I'm most excited to melt. So I had to just throw it in here. And so this is Whipstaff Manor, which is crisp fall air, cedar wood, crunchy leaves, hints of apples, fall spice, toasted marshmallows, and charred pumpkin. I know a lot of people fell in love with this scent, so yes, this is the only scent that I haven't melted yet. But it is so good. You get the charred pumpkin and the crisp fall air. It is just, I think it's gonna be really good on warm. So next I have Lavender and Speckles. This first one here is from the Gilmore Girls restock, which is Lazy Hazy Days of Summer, which is birthday cake blended with sweet lavender, red delicious apple, and cotton candy frosting. And that's what it is. You just get the red delicious apple with the birthday cake with a slight hint of lavender. It is really good. I have a couple of cubes left, but I did order one of her big bags in the last pre-order because I fell in love with this scent. So I can't wait to get more of that. Next up is a love of mine thanks to Summer. So, this is Donut Shop in Palo Santo, which is cinnamon sugar donuts blended with Palo Santo wood. I know Summer raves about this scent, and then when I tried it, I like totally understood why. Yep, it's cinnamon sugar donuts with the Palo Santo, and Beth has an amazing Palo Santo. This is really, really good. Next is Speckles birthday cake. This one has the wrong scent notes on it, but I know it's like birthday cake, I think vanilla and like tons of Palo Santo. And this is just another beautiful Palo Santo bakery. If you like Palo Santo bakery, I highly recommend. And lastly here from Lavender and Speckles is another Gilmore Girls restock, which is Weston's Bakery. This is Sugar Cookie Royale blended with Mac Apple and topped with vanilla buttercream frosting. I melted this, I had a sample of this and I melted it and I fell in love, and then when I went through my stash I realized that I had a bag, and I was so happy because you get the Mac Apple with the vanilla buttercream. Like the vanilla buttercream frosting like comes alive on warm, and it is just so rich and decadent. I love this one. Next I have a couple here from Dessa's. This one was actually a blend that Summer submitted and she won the blend contest. This is Royal Strawberry Palo Cookies, Sugar Cookies, Palo Santo, and Strawberry Pound Cake. And this is just beautiful deliciousness. Palo Santo, Strawberry Pound Cake. Dessa also has a really good Palo Santo. So if you love Palo Santo Bakery, that's another good one to try. Next from Dessa's is my favorite scent from Dessa's ever. This is Apple Crumble, which is baked apples, cinnamon sugar, nutmeg, buttery crumble, and whipped cream. I was actually melting this one last night and I love this. It is just the most beautiful apple bakery, but you get that buttery crumb topping. I don't know how she does it, but I smell that crumb topping and it's delicious. I love Apple Crumble. Next here from Dessa's is Cinderella's Pumpkin Carriage. This is pumpkin, caramel, bear claws, waffle cone, and Bavarian cream. And this is just another delicious pumpkin bakery scent. You get the pumpkin with the bear claws and a touch of caramel. So, so good. And lastly here from Dessa's, this is called Salem, which is the leaves, which is the Bath & Body Works type with Mac Apple, Dewy Outdoor Leaves, and Vanilla Voodoo. And it's just a beautiful Mac Apple blend. You get a hint of like the outdoor leaves and it is just so good. The Vanilla Voodoo is really good too. I can't remember exactly what's in her Vanilla Voodoo itself, but it is really good. Next up here, I have a couple from L3. This first one is called Pennywise, which is sweet funnel cakes dusted with powdered sugar and topped with strawberry and raspberry syrup. This is not a spicy funnel cake scent. And it's not. This is a beautiful scent. It doesn't necessarily scream fall, but the name to me does from Pennywise from It. So this is just like I'll melt this any time of year, but I do gravitate towards it in the fall too. But you get the funnel cake with the strawberry and raspberry syrup. It is really nice, very sweet. I love it. Next is Season of the Witch, which is our highly sought after apples and leaves blend. And that's exactly what it is. It's the Bath & Body Works leaves type mixed with extra apples. So it's just like apple goodness. Love that one. And lastly here from L3 is, you know, a staple I think for many people. Today is October 3rd, which is Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Toasted Mallow. And this is amazing. I slept on this one for a while because I was afraid of Palo Santo. So this was actually the first blend that I've ever tried with Palo Santo in it. And I realized how much I actually like Palo Santo. But her Sugar Cookie Royale is just amazing. I think that Jenny has the best Sugar Cookie Royale in my opinion. So that is today's October 3rd. And then lastly here we have some Sassy Girl aroma. So if you know from watching my channel, Sassy Girl is just my favorite vendor. I love everything about her wax. Her performance is phenomenal for me. Her blends are just so good, so unique. I just love Sassy Girl. The first one here is Blueberry Pumpkin Cornbread, which is pumpkin pecan waffle, blueberry cornbread, and vanilla bean Noel. And this is her bag of blocks. And this is just like the most beautiful blueberry bakery. You get the blueberry with the cornbread and the touch of the pumpkin pecan waffles. And the vanilla bean Noel just smooths everything out. So, so good. Next up here is a new favorite of mine. I know this is a favorite among many from Sassy Girl, is Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire, which is Cider Lane, pumpkin pecan waffles, and marshmallow fireside. Yes, and you get everything. You get the Cider Lane with the pumpkin pecan waffles and a touch of marshmallow fireside. This is really, really good. Actually, Summer's the one that sent this to me because I was gonna pick up a brittle because this was one that I hadn't tried, even though I've ordered so much from Sassy Girl. And she was like, no, I'll just send you the brittle. So Summer, thank you so much for sending this to me because I absolutely love it. Next up is She's a Little Mermaid, which is Mac Apple, Cotton Candy, Crisp Ozone, Salty Sea Spray, Seaweed, Sun-Weathered Driftwood, and Whipped Cream. And this is just a beautiful Mac Apple. You get the Mac Apple with that Crisp Ozone and the Salty Sea Spray. So, so good. And then lastly, for my fall favorites here, I have Oath, which is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, sugar cookie, and marshmallow. So this is just essentially her beach nights mixed with the smoked vanilla and the pine cones, and this is heavenly. Her pine cone note is amazing, mixed with her beach nights. Oh, phenomenal, because we all know that Julie has the best beach nights. So yes, that is Oath. I do have another new favorite from Sassy Girl, but I think it's actually in my melting basket and I forgot to grab it. It's called Coraline's Beach. That is her beach nights mixed with blueberry and zucchini bread. So good. So good. I melted that for the first time last week and I fell in love with that one. So yes, that is all of my fall staples. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and I am gonna go ahead and tag 3 people to try to keep this going. So just remember though, you do not have to be tagged to do this video. If you want to participate, please feel free to participate. We would love to see everybody's fall favorites. We just do the tag just to kind of keep things rolling, but you do not have to be tagged to participate. So if you want to share your favorites with everybody, please do. But I am going to tag Courtney from Courtney's Scent Society. I am going to tag Natalie from Jersey Shore Living. And I'm also going to tag Melissa, which I believe her channel name is Melissa Johnson Hate. So tag ladies, you're it. I hope you will participate in this video, the tag video, and I can't wait to see what you all pick for your fall favorites. And please leave a comment down below, just letting me know of your fall favorites if you don't make videos. Or if you do make videos and you have made one, just let me know down in the comments below what your channel name is, and I will gladly go and watch your video because I'm curious to see what everybody's fall favorites are. So yeah, that is all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed seeing my fall favorites, and I hope you all have a great weekend. And once again, happy Friday the 13th, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.